been slept on like a mattress. Therapeutic therapy for
YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Chillasznat, and y'all already know what the fuck we getting today, man. It's that Drake versus Meek Mill. I don't know if you want to call this a beef, dispute, argument, disagreement, tussle, because this shit is not no rap beef, my nigga. Like, we seen real rap beef. This is not, it's not escalated to the point. Like, anything with Drake is, I feel like it's not beef. Like, you can't even, like, anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna break it down real quick, you know. I'm gonna talk about Meek's side a little, talk about Drake's side, and then I'm gonna talk about the actual, you know, the beef, alleged beef. But before I get started, let y'all know that I am not a fan of either of them. And before you go ahead and unsubscribe to me because I just said that, hear me out. I'm not saying these two artists are horrible, their music sucks. I'm not saying that. I just don't listen to either one of them like as much, like to support them and buy their music. You could look on my phone, on my computer, I have about maybe 5 songs from each of them. I used to fuck with Meek back in like 08, 06, around when he was Flamers Meek, like Flamers, I'm cooler than the fit, like that Meek. That's the Meek I used to fuck with. And Drake, I used to fuck with Drake way back. Like, I used to fuck with him like Ransom Drake, like when he was just dropping freestyles and free verses and shit. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into, you know, Robert Williams, man. A lot of y'all know him as Meek Millie 215 from Philly. Alright, so Meek Mill. A lot of y'all just know him as, you know, Philly rapper. But this nigga used to be a battle rapper. Like, that used to be my nigga. Like, back in, you know, grimy braids, Meek, that was my nigga. Like, see what I'm saying? He used to battle rap. So a lot of y'all don't really know that, because y'all just like here for the hype, you know why I'm here type shit, you know. He used to be a battle rapper, so I feel like if Meek wanted to, he could easily win this. And no, I'm not saying he is more lyrically better than Drake. He just has more experience at battling. Drake's not a battle artist. He's a lyrical artist. He talk about shit that, you know, he kind of, you know, shifted over the couple years. But anyways, he's not a battle rapper. Like, he's not built for this battle. Like he could throw out facts, but he's not a battle rapper. Like, Meek knows how to do this shit. It's structure. See what I'm saying? And I feel like, no, that's 1 point. He's a battle rapper. 2, he from Philly. He don't play that bullshit, nigga. Philly niggas is all about that fucking drama, nigga. Like, damn. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas? Like, Philly niggas do that. Like, and then, third but not least, you know, Nicki Minaj and Drake, you know, they either are on the same camp still or they were. So, like, feel me? They have some type of mutual friendship. And Drake was just on her album. So, see what I'm saying? Like, only reason why I feel like Meek is not trying to kill this nigga off is because he's trying to spare his relationship. A lot of y'all might call him soft and he a bitch because, you know, he really fuck with his girl. But, like, I feel like he a real nigga. Like, he told niggas he was gonna get her, and he got her. Like, he told niggas this was gonna happen. Like, I feel like, you know, he kept it real. He kept it real with niggas, and he let niggas know that that's what he gonna do, and that's what he want, and he went after it. So I fuck with him for that. But he ain't no bitch ass nigga because, feel me, his girl make more money than him and shit. Like, I don't feel shit. His girl make more money than fucking half of y'all niggas' wives and girlfriends and bitches y'all pursuing now. So what the fuck y'all niggas talking about? I feel like Meek won't really like go there because he doesn't want to ruin their relationship, Drake and Nicki, because it kind of brings her into it, because Drake can say whatever he want now about their relationship and be like, yeah, I almost fucked her, but you didn't though. Like, Nicki actually claims Meek. She don't claim this nigga. She don't claim this nigga, man. She don't claim Jimmy. That's what I gotta say about him. Let's get into Drizzy Drake, Aubrey Graham, Jimmy from the Grassy, Toronto native, the Sixth God, as you guys call him. He's a pretty good artist. Like, I'll give him that. He got one of the best bars in the I was about to say in the league. He got one of the, you know, he got some of the best bars in the industry right now, and he make good music, you know. He makes shit you could listen to, shit you could vibe to, shit you could relate to. But at the same time, I feel like he sing too much. But use that shit to his advantage, because that singing shit that everybody cries over, including me, I fucking hate it. It's a smart business move on his part, because he's bringing in all these bitches that's buying his shit. And Meek can't really say he does that. Like, I know a lot of girls that fuck with Meek, but they don't fuck with Meek like they fuck with Drake. Like, it's bitches on Drake's motherfucking wagon right now that can't even name 10 songs, but they bought the album and didn't even listen to it. They just was like, oh, it's Drake, you know, because he talked like that and shit. But feel me, like, this nigga, I feel like he's gonna make history, like, as one of the best artists. He's gonna be on that list because of what he accomplished already. Like, he accomplished a lot. He sold a lot of records. He's like one of the top selling artists, like, in the last couple of years. Like, and you can't take that away from him. No matter what he do, if he sing, if he dance, like, you can't take that away from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what we don't know is if Drake really writes all his music, or he just writes some of it, he write half of it, because, you know, it's quite a few reference tracks from this guy Quentin Miller, aka the infamous Drake ghostwriter. But yeah, does that mean people's not gonna fuck with him because he got a ghostwriter? No. Does that mean that people gonna fuck with him more because he got a ghostwriter? No. That nigga just gonna continue to make money. Either way, it don't fucking matter, because he sounds, no homo, he sounds good making this music. Like, feel me? I heard some of the reference tracks, and that nigga Quentin Miller, like, he didn't really sound that good doing Drake shit. But Quentin Miller claims that he only collaborates with Drake. You still ghostwriting for the nigga. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so that's the allegations on Drake, man. He's a good artist, you know. He know how to make money, but ghostwriter, we don't know if he wrote all this shit. See what I'm saying? So now we're gonna combine everything we learned, and we're gonna get into this actual debate. Let's get into the songs. Charged Up, the first song that Drake dropped. I feel like that song was soft. It was fucking weak, but it was disrespectful on Meek part, because, see what I'm saying? Yo, this nigga came off so soft and so calm. Like, it was like, bruh, like, it sounded like this nigga was like in a bubble bath or laying on a pillow, like, with his feet up right in that shit. Like, that's how soft that shit was. But it's like, yo, he dissed you so calmly, like. And it's like, bro, like, I wouldn't have responded to that either. Like, to be honest, if a nigga wrote me a track, like, I just would have been like, yo, Nikki, text this nigga and let him know, like, just send him this picture of my face, like, nigga, are you serious? Like, that. He has some good lines in there, though, so I can't even, you know, he had a couple good lines. I don't really remember what they were, because that shit was like, it kind of like pained me to listen to that shit more than once. So yeah, that's how I feel about the first diss track. The first diss track was not that good, wasn't great at all. It was a good regular Drake sounding song. Whether he wrote it or not, it kind of sounded like he wrote it, but then again, who knows? Back to back, like, this one was actually good, but I feel like people is hyping this diss track up way too much. He's spitting facts, you know. He came with some crazy shit, like trigger fingers to Twitter fingers, motherfucking, what else he said? This girl tour, some shit like that. Shout out to the bitches that's wifing niggas. Like, he's throwing hella shots at this man. But it really sound like he's throwing shade towards Nicki because he can't have her. Like, it sound like a jealous thing to me. If you ask me, like, that shit sound like real jealous. Like, I wouldn't be mad if I was on my girl tour. If my girl making millions and I'm making millions, but she making way more than me, I wouldn't be mad. Like, she got her own money, see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. We not making that money. Like, why the fuck is y'all niggas upset about this nigga being on the tour with his girl, and his girl make all them, like, he make his own money, though. It's not like he's living off of her. But, yeah, so I feel like back to back, that was a good, feel me, that was a good follow-up for Charged Up, because Charged Up was soft. And then Meek sends, what was the name of his song? Wanna Know. A lot of y'all, like, threw hella salt on this diss track because y'all expected Meek to come off extra loud with the fucking headphones on 1000%. Like, you can't barely, like, y'all thought he was gonna come out spaz and talk, but I feel like Meek did the right thing. He came off rapping mellow as shit, which is a disrespect to me. Like, he literally took this nigga Drake flow and used it against him. Then he threw out some crazy shit, man. Cause we heard the reference track in the diss track, man. We heard Quentin Miller trying to sing around, and that shit didn't sound that good. See, that's what I'm talking about. I feel like Meek, Meek really brought it in this track. Like, it wasn't like, you know, the best bar for bar shit that I ever heard from Meek, but it wasn't the worst. So what I'm saying, like, it was a decent track. Like, it was a decent response. I feel like that was his charged up version, and he's about to come with the back to back, and he about to kill this nigga. Like, I feel like that's next. He threw some more shots too, my nigga. Y'all niggas is not reading like through the line. They're not reading between the lines. Y'all just hearing like, oh, this nigga said this nigga Drake got peed on, my nigga. So niggas is looking into that now. They saying, you know, one of T.I.'s homies or some shit peed on Drake. That's what I seen, you know, I'm reading. Who knows if that's real or not? I don't, because, you know, shit, nigga never pee on me. I beat the shit out that nigga. He had another bar and he was like Tupac and Biggie died for this shit. Niggas really died for that beef shit, and he's like basically telling this nigga, you not prepared to lose your life over this dumbass beef, like trying to disrespect me like shit. And then he said some shit about you wasn't really in the 6 or something, and who was Quentin Miller running with, because we heard Quentin Miller on the song, like we heard him on the diss track singing. And so apparently, you know, Drake claiming he was in the 6, but that nigga was really on the grassy, like. That's the details right there, man. It's a lot more I could get into, you know. I could get into a lot more, but that's all I'm gonna give y'all right now, man. Get in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Let me know, do y'all even care about this subject? What team y'all repping, man? Me, I'm repping team I don't give a fuck. That's the team I'm repping. But if I had to choose a side, to say who's gonna win, Drake is obviously gonna win because he has more fans. But if Meek drop like some shit like he dissing Reed Dollars or some shit, then Meek is gonna win this battle. But like I said, get in the comments, let me know what y'all think, man. I might make another one if I get enough comments and enough people, you know. And if anything else happen, I will make a part 2. But for the meantime, we out this shit, man. 203 squad.
Nigga shit. Hold up. It's been a long time. It's been a long grind. Gotta put in this work so we can all shine. Niggas ain't fucking with me. Shit is all fine. They don't support
you, man. Hey, you, man. I try hard, man. I tell you, man. People don't really appreciate good pictures nowadays, you know. I tell you, man.